That broke her. Her words, not mine. We get on this. And we get on, and we start, it goes up and down and around and around and up and down and down and down. Me and CJ are having a good time, and Mandy wants to kill us. To fucking kill us. So then, we did that. We calmed down, we ended up doing a good old-fashioned log flume. Good old-fashioned log flume. Which, by the way, I give them credit because the line was fucking long, but they ended up doing a double, like, flume, which was awesome.
Okay.
We did it twice. There were 2 drops, which was really, really fucking fun. So that was cool. We did that, and then me and CJ jumped on the Jimmy Neutron ride.
Nice.
Which I got into an argument with the lady that was putting us in the thing. Because, again, it was height issues. So I put my legs on both sides of the seat, and CJ's sitting next to me. He's a lot smaller, so it's not that big of a deal to him. He buckles in. I can't buckle the seatbelt, but she didn't care about that. She didn't want my legs on both sides of the cart.
Okay.
I'm like, how do you want me to sit in this seat? She's like, well, I want you, can you sit in Indian style? I'm like, no, I can't. Look. So she let me sit there. I literally wanted to hit her. And I'm not a violent person, and I was getting really mad. So she's throwing in my face. She's like, fine. As long as it closes, you're fine. We did that. Me and him had a blast on that. That was fun. Mandy and we ended up cooling down on like the Dora the Explorer carousel, because Mandy just wanted to get on and cool off. We did that. And then we finally ended our time on the Pepsi Plunge roller coaster, which sounds a lot more thrilling than it actually is. What's cool about it, though, it was a big orange roller coaster. It was 2-1 to a seat, so the 2 of them sat in front of me, and I sat behind them. And the fun part about this, it was one of the longest roller coasters I've ever been on in my life. It was so long. It took us on a tour of the entire park.
Oh, really?
It was such a cool thing. We started at one end, we were on the one end, and we literally got a tour of the entire park on a roller coaster. Even went inside a tunnel, went around, we went over rides. Like, it was such a cool roller coaster. So yeah, I had a fun time. It was a really fun couple of days. I do tell people go. It's definitely worth it. Definitely a lot of fun. I did come home with some cool. And CJ went to the Lego store. A massive Lego store, and he was in heaven the minute he walked in. And we told him, you have $100 to spend of his own money, because he's been saving money all year. So he spent $100 in the Lego store. He did get me and Mandy. We did get Beauty and the Beast Lego guys.
Yes, I saw that. That's cute.
He built for us and gave it to us to have next to our beds at night.
Aww.
And they're currently on the desk. And Mandy actually bought me a Beast Funko Pop.
Yay.
To go with the Belle Funko Pop me and CJ bought her for her birthday. So, that I have. So, overall, a lot of fun. We had an absolute blast. So that's that. Let's get into things. We have a fun show to do here. Like I said, no guests today. We couldn't get anybody. By the way, for those wondering Mark's working, so he's not here. I was trying to get Katie Leopold, who a lot of people were wondering who's Katie Leopold. She's been on Sam Roberts' show and on the Taz show a lot. She was busy tonight. She double booked herself tonight, so she couldn't be here. But she's planning on coming on for Survivor Series. So we'll have her in November. So that's pretty cool. An actual female guest on this show that's not one of our regulars. So that's nice. So anyway, let's hit the wrestling intro and we'll get into things. How'd that sound?
Okay. It's nobody confident Easter boy Ric Flair to come on here and say a thing or two. Unfortunately, you all deserve this. Under the sea, under the sea.
Oh, what a rush!
Oh, get like that.
But don't worry, you could have seen the commando.
And that's the bottom line. Cause Stone Cold said so. Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase.
That's so ratchet.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Glorious! Happy birthday, America! I'm the only one who blows my girl. My bad. Holla, holla, holla! I'll fade away, classify myself as Stop! Listen! Because
Lance Catamaran.
All right. I didn't bring it all. By the way, I heard Southpaw's coming back soon.
Yes.
I heard that today. I heard that on Wayne Kelly show today that the Southpaw's coming back soon. They're filming more episodes. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for that. So I listened to the news. I literally found that out at lunch today. Listening to the show, I was like, "Whoa, that's pretty cool news."
I'm excited.
All right, here we go. We have a lot of news and not a lot of good news. So go ahead.
Yeah. If you were living under a rock, then this is news to you. But Ric Flair was hospitalized with an undisclosed health issue, and had a successful surgery after being put into a medically induced coma.
Okay. Well, since we got on the air during my half-hour monologue, I felt like we just went through. We got an update on this story.
Okay.
ESPN is reporting, according to his fiance, Ric Flair's fiance, he is in critical condition with multiple organ problems.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, so that's the update as of, it is 7 o'clock on Wednesday night. So that is the update on Ric Flair. So it's just sad. It's just sad. I don't know what to say. Is the wrestling, I said this to Mandy over the weekend, is the wrestling world ready for a world without Ric Flair?
No.
No,
I don't think so.
Can't say it. I just don't know what to say. It's just, you don't know what to say in a situation like this. Wow. Let's move on, because there's lots of no news. Go ahead.
Yeah, WWE announced that SummerSlam Weekend 2018 will be taking place in Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. So 4 years in a row they'll be in Brooklyn. I like the Brooklyn setup. I'm not going to lie. It's good for the media, because the media has they have a whole media row. They've really made this their home, and all 4 shows this year are going to be in Brooklyn. All 4 shows next year are going to be in Brooklyn. And Takeover Brooklyn has become a thing. It's become a massive thing.
Right.
And we'll talk about that later. There's a lot going on. I really like the Brooklyn weekend. How about you?
Yeah, no, it's definitely fun. It's definitely a different atmosphere this time of year. We actually got some exclusive merchandise that no other FYE sells because we're close to Brooklyn. So yeah,
what'd you get?
We got those New Day frozen pop makers.
That's cool.
Yeah, we got a couple of T-shirts.
That's cool, though. That's really awesome. Fun. That's really awesome. So, okay, let's bring this up. Go for it.
Yeah, Bayley had to be pulled from the WWE Raw Women's Championship match at SummerSlam after suffering a separated shoulder.
Yeah, and I've seen pictures. She is working out, by the way. She is back in the gym already. But she's in a sling. She just did an appearance in a sling, so this is definitely a real injury. There was a lot of joking around.
So was that DX picture taken before injury?
Old old picture. They were joking around. I found out that photo she took up 2 weeks ago. I thought she was 2 weeks ago. But I can understand why people were joking. If we could jump on that, by the way.
Yeah.
And by the way, the DX photo shoot for everybody was amazing. That 20th anniversary photo shoot for DX at everybody's level was fantastic.
Yeah.
I don't know how many pictures you saw besides the girls. There's a picture of Nakamura posing along Shawn Michaels.
Yep, I saw that.
Which might be amazing. One of my favorite pictures of the entire thing besides Sasha and Bayley. There's other Sasha and Bayley pictures. So, speaking of injuries, though.
Scott Dawson suffered a ruptured bicep tendon.
Ouch. It sounds like he's going to be out for a few months.
Yeah.
The Revival. What is up with the Revival? They get momentum, and all of a sudden...
They need to be revived.
Oh! But I love the fact that the Hardys took the blame for the injury. I thought that was hysterical. That was funny. That one was good. I give credit where it's due to that. That was well played. At least you have a built-in rivalry whenever the Revival come back. You know?
Yeah.
Because we were supposed to have Revival and Hardys at SummerSlam. That was supposed to be the match, and obviously we're not getting it now. That sucks.
Yeah, I know.
But I've heard the Revival on Edge Christian show, and they really, really want to face the Hardys. So hopefully down the road we get this match. So,
hopefully.
Speaking of injuries, another injury.
Pete Dunne was injured before the Progress shows in Queens, New York, and Somerville, Massachusetts.
So apparently he took a belt shot to the face at a house show in Brooklyn. At a live event in Brooklyn, and he ended up with 11 stitches.
Oh, shit, really?
And he wasn't medically cleared to wrestle, and he was supposed to face Jack Gallagher for the UAK title in Queens. Because Jack Gallagher was given permission by WWE to do 2 shows with Progress over the weekend to help the ticket sales.
Right.
So that happened. Now, network note, and this is something that was not planned. This was not planned, but it worked out great for our network. Darius Carter, the man who injured Pete Dunne, just so happened to be booked on the independent power rankings on Tuesday night with David, with the boss. So they did an 1-hour interview on Tuesday night show. I had to listen to it. Apparently it's really good. So that's over on the quick plug for them. They got one of the best stories. That was one of the best turn of event stories I've ever heard. When Dave texted me that, I was like, what? How did you pull that off?
That's awesome.
That was a good one. Nice pull on that one. That was nice. Oh, by the way, this reminded me, and I told Dave this, it reminds me of when we had John Fisher from Louis Trust on our show, and we had booked him, and then like an hour before he came on the show, the Devils were sold. So we broke the news of the Devils sale on our show. It was one of the best coups I've ever had in our entire 5-year run. It was one of our best coups. All right, let's jump over to some fucked up GFW news. Go for it.
So I'm excited because this means that Vacant is currently the GFW World Champion.
That's great.
Because they stripped Alberto El Patron of the title.
That's amazing. They didn't even click. That's a new title. That's a new one for him. That's a new one for Vacant. There you go. We were joking about that like 2 anniversary shows ago about that. That's pretty funny. He's still suspended. He's been cleared by the police and he's still suspended. How is that possible? Like, I don't understand this company at all.
Hashtag TNA problems.
No. Hashtag GFW problems.
Oh, right. Oh, sorry. I apologize.
Speaking of GFW problems, nice segue.
Angelina Love that announced that she left. Okay.
Well, Davey Richards retired, apparently. Davey Richards retired.
All right, bye, Felicia. Okay.
And Angelina Love is his wife. So that she left the company as well.
Yeah, well,
so
whatever.
Why not? So
bye, Felicia.
Meanwhile, big news. This is big. This is actually really big news out of Netflix world.
Yeah, big news. Netflix announced Glow Blake has been renewed for a season 2.
I'm excited. That's really exciting. I'm really looking forward to season 2. I love season 1. So I'm looking forward. Did you get to watch season 1?
Not yet.
Okay, you have to watch season 1. So it's really, really a lot of fun. It's easy to get through. It's only half-hour episodes, so it's easy to get through.
Right.
So we get to our independent wrestling section of our show, and this is the part of the show where I tell people that starting in September, I'd like to go back to something we used to do back in the day of getting reports in from our crew.
Yes.
Of wrestling shows, of sporting events, and things like that. Scotty, I'm talking to you. And
yes, Scotty.
Back in the day, for those who don't know or just new to join the network, back in the day, I realized this as I was going back through our archive, through the archive show. We used to do this all the time. We'd go to an Admirals game or a Wave game, or you have some stuff from Devils games, and we send in reports, and we call in reports, and we do all this stuff, and we really, really cool. We haven't done this in a while.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to start this up again after we hit our season premiere in September. So, to start this, Kim, who came back on the show a couple of weeks ago with her interview, decided she's at a show, and she's like, do you want me to do a report? I'm like, sure. Why not? I'll give you a segment. I don't care. I'll give you a segment. I really don't give a shit. Sure, do it. You're on our crew. Let's do it. So, for the first time, we're throwing it over to Kim's Corner from Regional Championship Wrestling in Reading, Pennsylvania.
Yay.
Thank you for being a friend.